right, we're live.
Let's see. We're missing Sam. He's still going to get his headset, I guess.
Is he back yet? Sam's back.
No.
Somewhere.
He's not in. He's in the game, but he's not in Discord.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put.
I'll give him a minute since he's halfway here.
Thran Cruel Stormwielder.
Oh man, I like that.
Yeah. I just had an epiphany. I'm like, I wonder if I could do this. And I started building them, and I'm like, oh man, but do I really want third level fighter to get this? Because so the whole thing is like, do I do two battle axes, right? I get third level and I take 2 weapon fighting, and then when I hit 4th level in barbarian, I take the dual wielding feat, so I can wield double battle axes. So that's why. So technically I need 7. So technically I need 7th level. So 7th level he'll come out like that.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
I don't know about okay.
I can't hear anything.
That was mildly garbled.
Sounded like a penis in your mouth.
Whoa. Is it Wednesday again?
Whoa.
What happened?
Thing went sideways quick.
Yes.
Better than up. It could have went up and down.
That's a valid point. You're not wrong. All right, cool. Well, let's recap. You guys defeated the Terrafolk that Nanny Poo Poo told you about, as well as the young black dragon she did not tell you about.
Will you type something in chat if you can hear me? But I can't hear anything.
Oh. Put a pause on that. We can hear
Thank you.
you.
It's better than
I could hear the birds a minute ago, but now I can't hear anything.
It's better than it was better than last week when Nimbus was rolling his face across the keyboard.
Talk into the microphone.
Hey, you have your relationship with your keyboard. I have my relationship with my keyboard. Okay? It's consensual. The keyboard likes it.
Turn it on.
Whoa, that works.
Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Okay.
Yay!
All right. Little redux. So, you defeated Nanny Poo Poo. No, you didn't. You defeated the Terrafolk that Nanny Poo Poo told you about, and the Black Dragon she didn't tell you about. Artist Simber and Dragonbait proved to be worthy in battle, as they hadn't before against the dragon. And really just in time, because things were going terribly for the party. You made your way to Orolunga after bidding farewell to Nanny Poo Poo. With little trouble, in fact. And now before you stands the massive 4-level brick and stone Ziggurat. Inside, the Oracle of Orolunga, Saja N'baza, and answers, you hope, about the death curse, Rosnasi, and the whereabouts of Omu. So here's where we are. We are standing at the edge of a ziggurat. It's 4 levels, and they essentially have stone steps leading up each individual level. And particularly the lower levels are covered with vines and creepers, all tangled roots, and sort of covering the steps, similar to this drawing here. What would you like to do?
Let's take a look around, see what may be around here.
Well, I look to Tabaxel and I say, Tabaxel, this is your thing, is it not?
Hell yeah.
Let's get on it.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can find like a path or?
Sure. Yeah, make it.
I would suggest the stairs that are right in front of us.
That's what I would
Yeah, I
think.
see stairs.
Okay.
I just want to see if there's anything else beside the stairs. There could be an elevator. We don't know unless we look.
That's right. It could be a secret door.
There might be cable cars.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Nimbus, that is a snake hole. Watch out.
Exactly. Yeah, you step ankle deep into a hole. You don't notice anything. It's there appears to be no trail or path apart from what you're looking at. Hikabee, same thing. I mean, it's, or if you're helping, whichever.
It changed the roles, Gary. So now it asks if you want advantage. or
Yeah,
not.
sorry about that. You can actually
That's okay.
change that back on your sheet. When I was doing I was trying out the power cards. Like if you scroll up in the chat, you can see what they look like. It's pretty neat looking, but
How do you use them?
the thing is, I turned it off because, like, let's say I'll click something like Sam has got a macro already in one of his attacks. If I click that, it just blows it up. I have to basically turn the game off, restart the API sandbox, and do it all over again. So unless all of everyone's, attacks are have already been tried out, then it won't work. So, but anyway, I digress.
So what order should I assume that the stairs probably we can only go up one at a time, kind of in a pecking order?
No, you can.
How wide are they?
You can. Yeah, they're 10 feet wide. I mean, you could go up, most of you at the same time if you'd like to. The thing is, they're all covered in vines and creepers, roots, and things like that. And you don't discern a path, a worn path anyway, that you can tell that where people have gone up anytime recently.
Okay. So
let me head up and take a look if everyone wants to stay.
I think that's a good idea, Mr. Tabaxo. We are, after all, on your territory, so to speak.
Yeah, my favorite terrain.
Okay. So Tabaxel, you begin to walk up, and after about 10 feet or so,
Carefully walking up.
okay, carefully walking up.
Hikabee will follow about 3 or 4 steps behind him.
Okay, your mic is in rough shape, Sam. I don't know what's.
It's one of those hands-free sets that goes around your neck,
Okay.
so I can turn it more.
Okay. So about after 10 feet, both of you, you start getting scratched by thorns. And in fact, each of you take 1 point of slashing damage per foot climbed after that. So
Wow.
you can stop at the 11th foot just to take 1 point of damage and continue. The vines seem to kind of like grasp and wrap around you and poke into you and dig into you.
Jesus.
I don't think we can get much further on. Should I get
Yeah,
good
sure,
cheat and bad cheat out? Start slashing through it?
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Mr.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
could
the
always try to
scimitar.
burn our way through.
Oh, third.
No, save that.
Yeah, that might alert people to our more so than the hacking.
All right, let's got a path through here.
So these thorns, are they on like thin vines, or are these just on like the thick vines that are growing over the whole thing, or they're like bushes?
They're viney and a little bit of both, and they seem to be moving kind of. They're like grasping around a little, not like fast, like the assassin vines, but they cling to you, and they it seems like they curl and wrap
Right.
around your leg. So
Yeah.
you start hacking away at it, Hikabee, and you make progress. You'll cut away a vine, but for every 2 vines you cut through, 3 more kind of like fill its place. And they even start to grab at your sword, and you pull your sword free and you cut some of the vines, and they just fill in right where your sword was.
Okay, then I guess this is not the way we should go. Perhaps there is a secret entrance in the side or something, or we can walk around the outside of it until we find something.
We already checked. We didn't find anything.
I don't remember walking around it and examining the walls.
Yeah, I think.
We said we walked
just
around
have
and
to
checked
do
for
that.
secret doors.
Okay.
How much farther do we have to go?
Let's see. You've got 50 feet. So you've got 30 more feet. So you would take, you think, 1 damage per foot. Well, you will currently.
per foot.
per foot. Yeah. So you
Holy
would take
shit!
10
Yeah, I'd be
damage
dead.
per 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be dead by the time we get to the top of there. Death of 1,000 cuts.
But at least we'd go 45 feet.
Right. Or 38 feet.
Yes.
Normally, I don't care for much quitter talk, but I agree.
Can we see where the vines are coming from?
I mean, they're everywhere. I mean, just like the image. I mean, you're just in the thick, dense, damp jungle, and they're just like coming from everywhere.
What about our guide? Does she know about this? What these things are?
And Azaka says, I too had trouble with these vines, but I dare not share their secret. Saja N'baza would be very angry with me.
Oh.
Mm.
So how do we get in touch with her without dying? I mean, that could heal us as we walk, but that is a lot of wasted energy.
She drops her pack on the ground and leans up against it, crosses her arms.
So is that no?
So on the way down, or I don't know, you tell me, you guys headed up or down?
Could I do a nature check? See if I've seen these or heard about them or anything?
Sure.
Just OC. I'm starting to get to where Nimbus is with our guide that doesn't do any guiding.
Yeah. She does some pretty badass fighting though, so keep your mouth shut, okay?
Well, that's why I haven't said anything.
She's not sharing the XP.
That's true. She is not sharing that XP.
So so you know a great deal about vines and thorns, and I think just from your nature and your studies, and these are unfamiliar.
I studied
to you.
from college.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, Dark Elf College.
Yeah,
they
was a
go
bird
all
course.
over things that hurt other people. So, yeah, these are unfamiliar to you. You've not heard of vines specifically like this. You get the sense that there might be some magic involved here.
All right, Nimbus just kind of like just sighs and then just looks up and goes yelling, "Naga N'baza! Hello! Hello!" to see if that causes anything.
Yeah, you hear like a clutch of parrots kind of takes off, and you hear just some echoing of your voice in the jungle, and nothing.
I look up at Baloo. I had to try something. We can't go up. We can't go down.
Agreed.
Yeah, you can go down. So the vines kind of just grew really thick.
How tall
after
are the
about 10
vines?
feet. About a foot and a half or so deep.
So what if I threw you, Nimbus?
Threw me where? How far do you think you could throw me up the stairs?
I don't know. With my 19th strength now, it might be pretty far. I feel pretty strong today. I don't know why.
But what happens if you... All right, so how are the stairs set? Is it just like a straight stairwell up? So if he did throw me, I'm not going to go over anything.
Think Mayan pyramid. It looks very much like that, except it's sort of terraced. There's steps that go up 50 feet, and then there's steps that go up 30 feet, then 20, then 10.
My only fear, because I somewhat like this idea, but my only fear is that if I roll down because of being thrown, I feel I will... Something tells me I will be taking a lot of damage.
My biggest concern is you being alone at the top without our aid.
But we are very far away from the top. I believe we are another 40 feet.
Oh, more than that. Even the first section is 50 feet tall.
Yeah. So, is there a way we can like roll a stealth and try to go through it without touching the thorns?
I'm gonna pull out one of my torches and light it.
Okay. Yeah, you light it, and it's green. It's green wood, so you know it doesn't burn very well. But eventually, you hold it there long enough, and after about
I wanted to see if the vines would recoil from the heat.
No. And in
No,
fact,
they don't care.
they sort of try to snake around your hand and the torch as you hold it closer. And the ones that are burned away are again replaced by other thorns.
See, Snart, I don't even think you burning them would do anything.
Just then, you notice. I think Nimbus notices there's a little creature, and you've seen an image of this before.
Just a rabbit.
No, those are awesome. But the Chewinga, it's a small guy, onyx black. Okay, and this one kind of taps you on the shin and looks up at you and just kind of waves.
I wave. Hello, little thing. How are you?
What is that?
And
Don't.
it's it's about a foot tall, and it's wearing a mask like the ones in the picture there. Escape. There it is. And the mask is on this one resembles a triceratops head. You notice that it has in its hand a single orchid that is orange and purple. After a moment, it charges up the steps, holding the orange and purple orchid out in front of it. The thorns part like the Red Sea in front of it, and it runs up the first level, and then the thorns close immediately behind it.
Shh, no, wait. Mr. Blue.
It turns around up there, and it's holding the orchid, and it hears you calling to it, and it just kind of waves to you again.
Yes, you little thing. Come here. And I kind of point to me. You, me, friend, come here.
It
Now.
It gives you the motion like come on up.
You,
And then
and
turns
I look,
around. It turns around, and you kind of lose sight of it.
Are those flowers anywhere? Can we see them
It's-
within reach?
Well, it's
You
either the
can
flowers
make an
or
investigation
the thing.
check. You wanna-
Perception or investigation?
If you're actively looking, investigation. So you can't really. There's flowers everywhere, but
I'm
I'll help
gonna
you
look
look.
to. Oh God. I see nothing. Literally, are we on steps right now?
Well, you're all covered in vines.
yeah, you guys don't find them.
It could be the flowers, or it could be the little that little thing. We may have to. One or the other causes the thorns to go away.
So Tabaxel backtracks a little bit, and by a nearby stream, you see several of these orchids, orange and purple, growing.
Okay, before I pick any, I'm gonna see what everyone else thinks. If we should try one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead.
what are other options? We just sit here on the 11th step until we
Right.
run out of water.
Okay,
Better you than me, too.
I'll pick one,
Okay.
and I'll start heading up the stairs. I'll hold it in front of me and head up the stairs. Well, did I see him holding it in front of him, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I hold it in front of me and slowly walk up the stairs.
So you see everyone else see Tabaxel take a step, and the vines sort of go to reach towards him as he sets his foot down. And then they part, and he walks his way up, and immediately behind him, the thorns and vines close behind him, and you're untouched. You're able to make it all the way up to all the 50 stairs, all the way up to the second level.
Mrs. Tabaxo, come back down with the flower now.
Just grab a flower and come up.
Oh, I guess I could do that. That's fine.
I don't see any flowers. Where are the flowers?
They were by.
Oh, shit.
I think they were by the river, right? There was the
Yeah,
river
by the water.
by the water.
That way.
That
Over
was
there.
like a day's travel from here.
No, it's just like a little stream. No.
Oh.
I think Tabaxel can point it out to you. It's not very far.
Okay.
All right.
How about if Nimbus holds the flower and I hold him?
Yes. Like carry me low under, like your hands under my,
Grab you by my trunk and use you to stamp out the vines?
as you lead me in front, and I start just putting the flower in front of the vine.
Okay. So, Baloo, you put your foot down. You're holding Nimbus, and Nimbus
Sure.
has the flower?
Yes.
Okay. The 11th step, you take another point of damage.
Oh,
It wraps around your leg.
I whack it with Nimbus. No, I'm just kidding.
ah!
Oh, sorry. It's complete. I'm clumsy.
You kill some, but they grow back.
Believe we each need a flower.
Okay. I go get the stupid flower.
I'll grab one as well.
This will be a change in pace. Lost my flower a long time ago. Guess I gotta find another one.
This is a fresh flower.
All right.
Yours is not very fresh. All right, so I'll get a flower and work my way up.
Okay. So, if you each grab a flower, you're able to make your way up to the second level, holding the orange and purple orchid.
Does after we all figure this out, Azaka just pulls the flower out from underneath her, from behind her back or something, and she starts walking up.
No, she sits there, and she told you that she had already spoken with Saja N'baza, and that second visits to Saja N'baza are rare indeed, and third have never been heard of. So she doesn't expect to talk to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's just chilling. She gives you the thumbs up though, like, good job.
Thank
boy.
you very much. Every day I am very glad we chose you as our guide. Thank you.
So you make it up to the second step, and this one is the steps from here that rise up are 33 feet long. The other ones were 50, and rise about 20 feet, height. And the stone here is free of vines. However, it is crumbling from age and decay.
All right, well, let's pop a squat and wait for another one of those little black things.
Examine it and see if there's a sturdy way to go up.
Yeah.
It appears, functional, but just really old and decaying.
I'm going to can I stealthily try to go up? Oh, that's not really stealth, because that's not like, I'm not trying to hide from the stone. But
Right.
I'm hiding from the stone. Yeah, I'm just going to try the stairs and
Acrobatics,
see what
maybe?
happens. Oh, you know what? I'll do acrobatics.
Nimbus, what if you became the stone?
That's very deep.
That is deep. Acrobatics. So, no, you begin to walk up, and the stone you walk on just crumbles beneath you. And you notice that no matter how much you climb, the stone just crumbles, and you sort of slide down. You don't take any damage, but you notice that the stone just crumbles away. And as you look back, the step seems to be more or less whole, regardless of the fact that it was just crumbling in your grip.
An illusion?
Can I do a perception check? I want to look around to see if there's anything on this level. Oh my God, I'm going to die tonight. I'm rolling so horribly.
You do not see the Chewinga that is waiting patiently for you.
There's nothing here. Obviously, she must live on this.
What'd you do wrong?
I did nothing wrong. I tried to go up the stairs. It won't do. I was looking around, and I cannot really see anything. Do you see anything?
All right. Yeah, can I take a look around? I want to press on the steps with my hands and see maybe how much weight it takes to crumble them or
Yeah.
anything. Is there a rope thing we can pull, walk up, Batman walk up the side of the thing? I don't know.
Sure, you can make an investigation check to see if you can feel how solid the steps are. Okay. Yeah, it just feels like when you put your hand on it, it just kind of feels like it crumbles, and then you look down at the crumbling pile, and then just it's not as if it reforms. It's just almost as if it never even crumbled. The step is still there.
I think it's some kind of illusion magic or something.
Yeah, I think you can put that together pretty easily.
I disbelieve.
So around the corner, the top of the pyramid, around the corner, you see another Chewinga, and it waves at Nimbus. Hello.
Hello.
And this one has a mask on that resembles a chameleon's head. It is carrying the same orange and purple orchid. And
I hold mine up. Yes, we have this.
yeah. And then he's got his other hand behind his back. And he pulls that hand out, and he holds it up, and it's a red parrot feather.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And he waves him. He waves him like he's parking a plane, and then he runs up the stairs, literally light as a feather on the fragile stones. And
these things are just amazing. Where the hell are we going to get a red feather?
I pull out my bow. And I start looking for a red parrot in the trees.
They're everywhere. Making an attack roll.
Well, I didn't see him shoot it yet. Okay.
Wait,
I'll take aim and I'll think.
She wants us to kill a bird?
I'm getting ahead of myself.
I don't know. We need a feather. Are there any feathers laying around?
Obviously, this is a sacrifice.
Yeah, if you want to go back down and take a look.
Well,
what if we go back down and
we can make it up and down, no problem. Now that we have the feather, right? Or the flower.
Maybe.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll go down and we'll go to a tree and look for red feathers underneath the tree.
Okay. You search
I'll put my
around
bow away.
for 5 minutes, and you're able to find enough red parrot feathers for all of
If
you.
this person is as powerful as everyone thinks, then we probably shouldn't make her angry by killing things in her forest.
We've killed a lot of things in her forest.
I meant some good things.
Oh.
You mean her immediate forest?
Her immediate forest, yes. And
Her
random birds, just so we can wave a wing at.
All right. So we all got feathers now. Let's go up to the
All right.
third area.
I just noticed that the giant boulder on the bottom right is a head laying sideways.
So why don't you all go up? I'm tired of going up and down. You find out how to get to the top. You come back down to me, and we'll collect all the frickin' shit she wants, and then we'll all go up at once.
Mr. Blue, we need you. You are a key to this mission.
But I'm fat.
Yes. I do not think you are fat. You just have muscle that has not turned to muscle yet.
Okay.
It's cardio. You need this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna trip and I'm gonna fall. I know it. I'm clumsy.
Listen,
I won't tell anyone.
I'm sure that this is the last level, that there is something wrong. I would.
When we get close to the top, you're going for a ride.
I think I would bet you a gold coin that by the time we get to the third level, everything's going to be fine.
I think we should just take the teleporter and go get some of that cold drink. The skej. The tej, yes, tej. I like that stuff. We need to drink more of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
I think
every
so.
day that we waste.
Yes, I know. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. So you begin to walk up the steps, and you feel, again, light as a feather. And you make your way, and the steps feel perfectly solid and crisp edges, and you make your way all the way up to the third level. Much like...
But we're...
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, but we're 5th level.
Yeah. So this level is, to go to the top, is 20 feet and rises 20 feet long and rises about 12 feet in height. And much like Nimbus said, these stairs are in excellent condition.
See?
But swarms of poisonous snakes slither all over them.
I said the stairs would be fine. So technically I was right.
Yeah, it's just like Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just poisonous snakes
Why did it have to be snakes?
everywhere.
You don't like snakes?
I have my own, thank you. Shoot one with.
Okay, so what do we have to get rid of snakes?
Look for those
Among
little
Us?
people.
Yeah, you see, actually, there's like little holes and stuff in the stone, perfectly round. Some of the
We
heads
look
are
for those little.
falling out.
We look for those little things. We just see the snake like attack it and swallow it whole.
Shit.
Okay, this is not a good thing. I think.
Yeah, and they're all riled up too. They're like snapping at each other, and it's vicious.
Nimbus, you first.
Would go first, but this is Mr. Tabaxo's territory as we established.
Well, I mean,
Don't you have a
abandoned,
ranger? A ranger should lead the way.
I would,
Yeah.
but everyone forgets I'm a ranger.
Well, you do have to do it, man.
Speak up.
Yeah,
Just want
stop
you to
being
jump
so
in
timid.
with 2 feet.
You need to come out of your shell.
yeah.
Oh, geez.
Usually everyone thinks I'm the ranger.
Yeah, I'm looking around for chimichanga or whatever it is.
No chimichangas to be seen.
I'm getting-
currently.
I'm tired of lembas bread. Head back home and get real food soon.
It does sound good though. Yeah, you don't see anything. Just poisonous snakes kind of rolling about.
Uh,
All right. So how far are we from the 3rd set of steps to the very top?
20 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. They're 20 feet long. I guess if you laid them out, but 12 feet high. So 20
See,
steps,
now,
a foot apiece.
Mr. Blue, now I'm wondering if you should throw me.
Oh no, we wait. We wait until we see the little people do something for us. Dance, little people. I like it.
Why can't we kill one of the? Why can't we just kill the snakes?
Well, you could totally kill a snake if you want to, but the 3 will replace it.
how do you know?
All right, I'm gonna just take a whack with my quarterstaff at one of the snakes.
You kill it, and 3 replace it.
See, I told you.
Damn it!
Oh.
How, you
Yeah.
did know that. That is very good.
I wonder if we had killed the parrot, if 3 would replace it.
So behind you, Nimbus, you notice a chewinga running up the steps, red parrot feather in one hand, and the orchid in the other hand, and it waves up to you.
Hello. What
And-
are we doing here, sir?
This one is wearing a mask that resembles a mongoose. Somebody said that earlier. Good call.
Yeah, I said mongoose.
Yeah.
You have to eat the snakes.
Oh no! Don't even joke about that. Go ahead.
It is carrying a red parrot feather and an orange and purple orchid, like the others. At the bottom step, the chewinga whacks the snake with its orchid, and it makes the snake angry, and it kind of like, bows up. And then when it does that, it strokes the snake's flank with the feather to calm it down. Then the chewinga lies down facing the snake, whereupon the reptile crawls through the mouth of the mask and inside the chewinga. The chewinga then slithers up the steps like a snake, untroubled by any of the other poisonous snakes.
What the hell did we just?
I don't know. I'm not doing that.
While that was happening, I reach into the bag of holding it, and I pull out the mask and shove it on top and shove it over Nimbus's face. Your turn.
No.
Special flowers that are, making us hallucinators.
No shit.
I've had weirder things. I'll try it. I whack.
Yeah, are we all crazy again?
I lay down. I whack a snake with a feather. I mean, with the orchid.
Orchid.
Buy a dinner first.
When it gets pissed off, I'll tickle it with the feather and open my mouth.
Okay, so sure enough, you whack it with the orchid. It bows up, and then you stroke it with a feather, and its eyes kind of go googly and twirl. And you open your mouth, and the snake climbs into your mouth, and you can feel it wriggling as it goes down your throat and into your belly.
I slurp it up like a noodle.
I I'm going to need you, however, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that I can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Hikabee and say,
very
wow,
well.
look that deep.
You barf up the snake. And,
It wiggled and tickled inside me.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Gross. Is it still alive?
Yeah, but, and it sort of slithers away. You take 21 psychic.
Oh shit!
21 what?
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage. Holy crap. Well, I'm gonna heal myself. So let's see here. 21 from 38 is 27.
17.
17. Thank you.
All right. And mechanically, the DC goes up just a point.
Torm, please save me from these crazy things. I need to.
Can we use inspiration?
You can if you want to give it another try, Blue.
To re-roll the Constitution save?
Yeah, you can use your inspiration to re-roll a save, an ability check, or
Sure,
an
why
attack
not?
roll once per game, per session. Okay. So instead of horking it up, it starts to come out, but then you grasp your amulet of Torm and you slurp the snake down. And you feel all
Torms and mysterious whales.
And you feel all wiggly, and you drop to the ground, and you guys see the Blue just looks serpentine as he makes his way up to the very top of the temple.
My tongue comes out.
That seemed to work, but my uncle always said I had too strong of a gag reflex. I don't know.
I was about to say, whoever can take the snake without gagging is going to be made fun of.
Did you just hear what he just said?
Your uncle.
Yeah, we all heard it.
That's a little too far, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
Uncle Jimmy loves me.
Who's going next?
Hikabee will try.
Okay.
Give me a go.
All right. You whack the snake. It's a big black adder that puffs up, and you can see it's like the milky glands inside of its mouth dripping. So you stroke it with a feather, and it shoots down your throat. And
So when I get to the top, does it come out the other end?
no, it's still in there. You still feel it inside you. It stops wriggling, I think, when it hits your stomach. But I think maybe eventually, yeah. So make that con save, Hikabee.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Your uncle would be proud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take it all, baby.
Yeah.
I guess I got plenty of practice.
He wiggles up, does a loop. He's like showing off, and then like makes it all the way to the top.
Nimbus is going to get the anaconda. It's 20 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the uncle said, too.
Nah.
You're gonna get
God,
the
I don't-
anaconda.
The Admiral shake his head and look down at find some flowers, and all right, I'll do the same.
Okay. Bop. Bopping with the orchid.
Every time we get to the top, it's da-da-da-da-da, yay!
Make that con save.
Or
down your
da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, you fail.
Blech.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay, do it.
Inspiration.
You just make it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Just the DC 10. You make it. I was about to roll. Okay. Leon, too, despite his bulk and shell, has like a slithery look to him as he makes his way all the way up to the top.
Leon, you are the snakiest looking turtle I've ever seen.
I will do it. God.
Nimbus, get the big one.
Shut up, Mr. Blue.
They don't taste
he
that
makes
bad.
it. Yeah. I think this one has a rattle, and it just
Try
kind
not
of
to.
smacks
try
him
not
on
to
the
chew.
side of the face, as it's going down. And Nimbus just,
Remember, no teeth.
yeah,
I am a snake person now.
Yeah, so Nimbus turns
Snake
around, does a
goblin.
backstroke, Slithers all the way up to the top of the temple.
I guess I'll go next.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for a small snake on purpose.
Okay.
A little coral snake or something.
Yeah. Extra deadly coral snake.
Yeah, that's right. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die.
Yeah, but they're rear fanged, so I feel better about that.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm going to use your...
All right, I'll
You
use
want
my
the fang in your rear? That is weird.
I'll
He
use
bent over. He didn't open
inspiration.
his mouth. That is even stranger.
Fucking
Oh,
A.
no. You failed.
That's how his uncle did it.
Let's see. You take... Oh, cool, I can reroll. 22 psychic damage. And you hork the little snake back out. Maybe you need a bigger one.
Oh, I can't heal you from over here. I'm sorry. When you get up here, I can hopefully make it better.
Let me see if I have a potion on me.
Oh, yes, we did have potions, did we not?
Yeah, I think I gave mine to someone, though. Oh, no, I used it to revive you.
Oh, yes.
Somebody could chuck him one. It's not that far. Or who else is still down there? Snarn's still down there, I think.
Yeah,
right?
I'm still down here. I'll give it a run.
Snarn, do you have a potion on you before you go?
I'm all good. Everything will be fine.
No,
He
no,
means
this
for
potion's
tobacco.
for him.
No, it's for Mr. Tabaxel, who just vomited on the snake. I think we have one potion of superior healing.
I have it in my bag of
yeah.
holding.
Don't wait
Oh,
for
that's
that.
right.
Yeah, I got a normal potion of healing.
You'll be fine. Take a few shots before you take the next one.
My uncle always said it would make it go down easier.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I toss you a potion. Here you go. It's a normal potion of healing, and then I'll try whatever these guys are doing.
Okay. So you whack the snake. Strike it with a feather. Shoots down your... Yeah, no problem. Just snake your way up there.
See, that's how you do it.
Yeah, it is. That's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yep.
Tabaxel's like, what the hell have I gotten myself into? I've never had an archaeologist thing like this before.
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
Perfectly average roll.
Okay, I might be able to make one more shot at it.
You're out of inspiration. See?
Am I able to slither back down?
You'll have to try.
If I get like a little guidance prayer, maybe? I don't know.
I don't do things like that. Hold on, let me check.
Oh,
I am not a bard.
Clerics do that, right? Don't they?
Yeah.
yeah, clerics.
Clerics have
Clerics
guidance.
do what?
Have guidance?
Guidance.
Cast guidance.
I don't have it.
Guidance is on skill checks, not saves.
Yes.
Oh, right,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
And that is a cantrip that I do not own.
Okay, so...
Aid would be the only thing that I could help you with, but I don't have it today.
I mean, yeah, I could try again, but
Yeah,
another
the worst thing
22
is
is gonna
you
drop me.
go down
Well-
very low and we deal with it at that point.
Well, no. How many hit? Well, the problem is if he goes down, we can't bring him back. Possibly.
You'll be
How many hit
unconscious
points?
most likely if
How many hit points do you have?
22.
How far away is he?
He is down...
Is he within 30 feet?
20 feet.
Oh, easy.
Your DC goes up this time, too. Just by 1.
I do this. That is...
Don't worry, Nanny Poopoo owes us a favor.
It's true. Hold on, I'm seeing if I can if I got some that I can do here. Let's see here. That seems wasteful.
Wait, the snake is still in our bellies,
Yeah, we're digesting.
so we can go back down. We would just have to roll.
Go ahead, Nimbus.
Okay. All right. Well, you got to give me a potion.
I give him the superior healing potion out of the bag of holding.
Okay.
That's all we got left, unless someone else has got it right.
So,
All right.
where is Swarm of Poisonous Snakes? Let's see.
What if you can't make it back? Like, what the hell?
I don't
mean,
know.
you can talk.
Try.
Yeah, don't.
I can heal him from there. I mean, I'm just gonna do it. Screw it.
All right.
All right. So I can put.
Word.
How many hit points do you have total? What's your total hit points?
39.
So I can heal you up to. So I can heal you for 19
All right.
if I have that much. Hold on. Second one again. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. All right. Number of hit points equal to 5 times my cleric level. So 5 times 5 is 25. So I give him 19.
Nice.
Because I can't heal anybody more than half their hit points.
Ah. Okay.
All right. I guess I'll try again.
All right. So you whack the snake, you stroke the snake, you put the snake in your mouth.
We believe in you, sir. Whack it, stroke it, and put it in your mouth.
Swallow it whole!
Put the snake in your mouth. Put the snake in your mouth.
All right, roll that count. Oh, yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
It was the cheering that really helped.
I think so.
Yeah, you
Nimbus, you should be a bard.
choke it down, and you make your way all the way to the top.
Gonna have horrible dreams tonight.
So you make your way all the way to the top, and everyone, as it sits, the shrine atop the Ziggurat is a simple rectangular structure of brick. The outside walls are decorated with the labyrinthine symbols of Ubtao that you've come to recognize. Beyond the doorway is a barren, dusty room, but the aroma of freshly burned incense seems to emanate from within. So you peer inside, and it appears to be empty, and it just appears. It appears from the outside, from the light that you can see from the outside, to be an empty room, maybe like 20 by 20.
Yeah, I was going to roll a perception, but I rolled a 3, so whatever you said it.
Yeah, you're looking on. There's a very pretty bird that's drawing your attention away from.
Oh, bird. Very, very beautiful.
What's the name of the person we're trying to visit here?
Saja N'baza.
Oh, I'll call out her name. Saja?
I wasn't yelling. That just was stuck on all caps.
Who sent us here? Someone originally sent us
Grandfather. The grandfather. He sent us here. He told us that this person knows more about this land than anyone else.
They used to date or something, right?
Yes, grandfather's a Tembe. I don't know if there was any relationship or a prom or a dance or something. However, she would know possibly about the death curse, about where the city of Omu would be, and about the snake people.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You call out her name, and you hear nothing again, just like a clutch of birds, like startled from your voice, and your voice echoes. And
birds flying from the canopy.
Yeah. Red parrots dropping feathers conveniently around the base of the.
We should just.
That's it.
We should just go.
Walking.
Let's go get ourselves killed into a trap. Let's do it.
Well,
I hold the feather and the flower up.
Okay. Does everyone go in?
Yes.
I do.
I'm going to go in. I think
we all that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that as an everyone. So You walk into the room, and as soon as you cross the threshold, it seems to change, and the dusty, dank smell is replaced by an overpowering incense and glowing lights, and it's almost as if you come into it as it was thousands of years ago. You see hanging lamps illuminate the room, incense burners fill it with exotic scents. You see curling smoke coming from them. Cushions and reed mats cover the floor. Pots of blooming flowers line the plastered walls. Singing birds flit from plant to plant and in and out the door. An immense snake with iridescent scales rests on a heap of cushions opposite the doorway. It rises slowly to a height of 5 feet, staring directly into your eyes as it moves. Its face is remarkably human-like, and its tongue flicks before it speaks. I am Saja N'baza. What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truly, for I hear your hearts.
I fear we may have eaten some of your family, and I apologize for that immensely. My name is Nimbus Snow, and these are my friends, Mr. Blue, Mr. Tabaxel, Mr. Leon, Mr. Snan, and Mr. Hikabee. We were sent here by Grandfather Zatembe, and we have questions we need your guidance on. Please.
All right. So let me try to find something here.
Is she a Naga?
She is a Naga, yeah. I was trying to find a good picture. There is not a handout, oddly enough. Yeah, so it's a huge snake, and so I'll say that since you know it, your character knows that a Naga, they're ancient creatures, very old. In fact, maybe 1,000, 2,000 years old, depending. And I don't know if you want to impart that to them, or whether that might be rude in her presence. But you recognize that, and she sort of sits upright, and you see her face is very human-like, and a pretty face, show no signs of age, and she sort of slithers upright and kind of slithers off the cushions and over into the middle of the floor towards you. And she looks at Nimbus, who spoke, and says, "What is it that you seek?"
We are here to stop the death curse. Do you know about the death curse?
The death curse. I know of a black plague that comes from Omu. Perhaps this is the same thing.
Yes, and we search for Amu. Do you know where this is?
Yes, I do. It lies between the peaks of flame and the valley of lost honor.
The Valley of Lost Honor.
That's not on my map.
Maybe she could put it on your map.
Yes, if my friend here shows you a map, could you perhaps
Don't say it. Don't.
Nod your head towards the direction that it's in, please.
Yes. She slithers back and says, "Yes, I can show you." And so, have you any other missions to accomplish in Omu?
Do we?
We need to find we need to know the source of the undead that have been plaguing the jungles.
Rasnasi.
Yes. Yes.
Vile abomination is he. Do you know much about Rasnasi?
Only that he sent people to kill us.
And he almost killed Zutembe when we scried for Omu.
Yes.
Does not sound like Rasnasi. He is old, yes, but not as powerful. Probably his puppet master, Aserarak. But Rasnasi was, a long time ago, a paladin. He was a chosen of Ubtao, sworn protector of the city of Mesro. He betrayed his oaths and was banished from the city, becoming a powerful, vengeful warlord. Rasnasi attempted to conquer Mesro with an undead army, but was defeated. Rather than seek redemption, he sought revenge and was stripped of his God-given powers. The undead horde, though, no longer under his control, spread throughout the jungles of Cholt. Rasnasi then fled to Omu. He joined forces with the Yonti living there, underwent a horrible ritual to become a powerful Yonti Malazan, retaining his human head and torso and gaining a serpentine lower body. With Ubtao gone from the world, Rasnasi and his new Yonti followers are searching for a way to bring forth the terrible Yonti god, Dendar, the Night Serpent, in a scheme to bring about the end of the world. Rasnasi must pay for what he has done to Cholt, and what he plans to do to the entire world. You must promise me you will kill Rasnasi.
We will make our best attempt. He is really related to doing the curse.
If we have the opportunity, we will, but I have to ask you about the name that
She slithers back when you say that, and she says, "No, you must promise.
I promise.
You must swear an oath to me. Now."
We will kill Rasnasi.
Okay.
Yes, we will kill him.
I promise.
He's on the way. He's.
But
what about the rest of you? She looks at each of you individually.
He steps forward, goes on one knee, and puts his leans on his bow and swears a solemn vow that he will help kill Rasnasi.
Whoa, now.
She nods.
What if he dies by
solemnly.
somebody else besides us? Does that still count?
I doubt very seriously he's had much challenge. I see great things in your group. I have foreseen your meeting, Rasnasi.
does it go well?
And she says to Hikabee, she says, "What say you, Hikabee? Do you promise?"
She knows your name.
Sorry, I was changing my mic settings. I say, why, sure, I promise.
Okay.
But I also promise that if he dies by somebody else, we fulfill it too. It counts all the...
We'll kick the corpse if someone else kills him.
She looks
Do we have
over to
Bring you
Tabaxel
his
then.
head?
No, she doesn't require the head. She looks over at Tabaxel. "And for you, do you promise? Do you swear the oath?"
Yes, I do.
"And you, Snarn?"
When he crosses our path, it'll be done.
Okay.
have a question. You mentioned a puppet master, and you said a name. What was the name? Asarak?
Asarak.
Oh no. Oh. Okay, and he is the one who's controlling this?
He pulls the strings of Rasnasi. He is very powerful and very evil.
Yes,
Is there any way you can help us find perhaps something that would help us kill him?
To whom are you referring, Sarak or
Either or both. I assume that if one item helps kill one thing, it would also help kill the other thing. Ideally, the greater evil is the one that we need to kill the most. Am I not correct?
She says to you, you have what you need to kill him already. The wits about you are the most important thing. You've survived so far in these jungles of Jolt.
so I guess we are just that good that we can just go in and kill these things with just our wit. Lovely.
I offer you no
What? Oh, go ahead.
further guidance than that. I tell you where they are. Rasnasi must be stopped.
We will stop him.
She sort of slithers back over to her cushion, kind of coils back down on herself. And she says, if there's nothing else, please see
Actually,
yourselves
yeah. Do you know anything about the Soulmonger?
Is that what they call the thing? The womb, as it is, that births the unnatural, aborted god? Perhaps I've said too much.
No, keep going.
Sararak aims to bring back to life a god, to make his own god. A god of death.
What kind of being is a Sararak who can create a god?
He is,
Very, very evil.
he is the most powerful lich who has ever
Oh, a
lived
lich.
and died.
Yes, why can't people try to bring back Omar, the boy who was killed by a runaway manure cart? That never happens.
Listen, I was just happy when they brought back Twinkies.
She curls down and she goes, I grow weary of our meeting.
Well,
I
how
wish you
do we
well.
stop the Soulmonger?
I wish you well on your adventure. I will know if you have killed Rasnasi. And she fades from your vision, as do the accoutrement in the room, all the candles, the mats, everything. They're gone. They vanish.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Were Simber and Dragonbait with us?
Yeah. I think I'll have to retcon that. I think they went in before you guys. And
Okay.
no, I think maybe they followed you up after.
All
And,
right.
We'll do theirs after. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Thanks.
Did she mark our map?
She does mark.
Yeah,
it.
she with her head.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she points it with her nose.
So Gentlemen, this is bad. Asarak, from just what things I've read, is very, very bad. This is bad. This is very, very, very bad. Bad is the key word I am saying.
Guys, I think what he's trying to tell us is
everything
that
just
this is
bad?
not good.
It's the opposite of good. Yes, bad.
All right. So here is, you guys, did I put you on the map?
Yeah.
Okay. Between the Valley of Lost Honor and the Peaks of Flame. Yeah. Somewhere in that general vicinity lies Omu.
Okay.
Huh.
So, Ataz Kahakla, what was that again?
I think it was the Gorge of Blades.
Yeah, that was like the Gorge of Death. We're not going to the Gorge of Death. No.
No. Relax. So
I could tell you for sure. So let me, before we do that, so let's talk about artists. And we're not going to role play. I'm just going to tell you what artists. He comes out and basically says that he looks very shaken visibly, and he lets you know that he must go to Mesro right away to find out something, and then he has to go to Omu and put an end to Rosnasi. And
we are on the same path, my friend.
Yes, before him and Dragonbait are just he just lets you know what's up, and then he's gone. He takes off. Azaka.
Wait, before you go, we can get you back to Port Naranzaro if you want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're headed straight to Mesra. Oops.
Yeah, it'd be quicker to go to Port Naranzaro and then to Mesro.
Yeah, you say that to their backs, and he waves.
Yes, he does not like us, Mr. Blue.
He takes his glove off, and you see a giant eagle made out of ice appear, and he and Dragonbait hop on the back of the giant ice eagle, and they fly off into the jungle.
Oh, that is nice. Where can we get the flying training?
Don't worry about it. I don't think it's going to take him all the way there.
He puts his glove.
It'll probably drop him off on a mountain or something.
Cool. Yes. Okay. What else?
Did anybody write all that stuff down?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
I wrote it down last week. Let's see. So you all after you emerge, it's actually the following morning of the next day. It's the strangest thing. You went in around noon, and you were only in there for a few minutes, and for some reason, magically, it's you the next day, and the steps going down are completely barren of any snakes or crumbling or vines. And as part of your agreement to kill Rosnasi, you have been granted charms by Saja N'baza. So you want to write these down probably. Blue, you notice that a small scrimshaw appears on your right tusk, and it is a charm of restoration.
Hold on 1 second. All right, where is it? Here we go. Right, tusk. I don't even know how to spell scrimshaw.
Just like it sounds.
All right, and it's right tusk scrimshaw. What?
Charm of restoration. I'm writing it down.
Charm of restoration. So I broke it down a little differently than how it is in the DMG, but it's 4 charges total. As an action, 2 charges for greater restoration, and 1 charge for lesser restoration.
Okay. 2 charges, greater. Restoration. 1 charge lesser. Restoration.
Yeah, and you kind of notice it when you walk out in the morning sunlight. You're like, what is that on my tusk? And you go to feel it, and it's almost like it's carved in there. I mean, it is. That's what it feels like. It's carved in there.
Oh, man. I got my first tattoo. Does it recharge?
No, unfortunately, it does not recharge.
So these are one-time things.
These are charms, they're not boons. And yeah, Hikabee, your tallywhacker itches.
Excellent.
That's not the first time either.
Even though it's not part of your body, you feel as though it is. You get a charm of lightning arrow, which has 3 charges. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 charge to add the lightning arrow spell to a ranged attack. Leon.
Okay, I was typing it out. Thank you.
Hello?
I'm here.
Hikabee, get that?
Yeah, I was typing it out. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Hikabee, your shell, you notice when you come out, you notice Hikabee scratching himself and or in his pocket. Leon, you notice your shell becomes patterned with tribal war markings, like war paint. And you receive the charm of heroism. It's 1 use. You gain 25 temporary hit points that last 1 hour, and you are under the effects of the bless spell with no concentration required.
Cool.
The lightning spell Tallywhacker, is it 1 charge all?
It's
It's 3.
3 charges. So 3 uses.
And Leon's was the charm of what? Sorry.
Heroism.
Heroism. Thanks.
25 temporary hit points for 1 hour. Bless spell, no concentration. Nimbus, when you emerge, an ethereal gauntlet appears on your right forearm. You, sir, have the charm of invulnerability. 1 use. For 1 hour, you are resistant to all damage.
Yeah, I'll use that in the next 20 minutes. That's awesome, though.
Snarn. Small ethereal wings seemingly made of fire sprout from your back as you emerge. And you get the charm of flying. 3 uses of the fly spell. 10 minutes, no components or concentration required.
Oh my goodness.
Very cool.
Tabaxel. Tabaxel.
You get a flower and a feather.
Yeah.
Hikabee's uncle. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Oh, wants my number.
Your eyes, everyone notices, and you feel they change in shape, size, and color until they look completely feline.
Ooh.
You have the charm of Guinevere.
Oh, nice.
Guinevere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are many pronunciations. You say it how you want. Drist's cat. You're able to call Guinevere from the astral plane to do your bidding for 1 hour.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
That is.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh my god.
It's
you know what looks?
The Legends of Drist Do'Urden is Pulp Fiction.
Well, I know who Drizzt is. I don't know
Yeah,
about
so
that.
that's his panther. That's his cat.
Yeah. So I've actually.
You actually got a picture of his pussy?
Whoa. It's a big black one.
Drist's pussy. Yes, there he is.
Just
Or she is. I don't know. I can't remember. Guinevere.
I don't know if they ever.
I would assume it's a girl since Guinevere seems like a girl. It is a girl's name.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's basically the
she in the book too.
Yeah, it's basically the Panther, but I beef the stats to kind of match the fiction.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yep. So, and she would go on your turn, or he would go on your turn, whatever.
Cool.
That's it. That's what happens. So you leave the shrine. That's it.
Is our guide still waiting for us?
She's waiting for you, but she's like, I believe our debt is paid. I am eager to get back to Port Nyanzaru.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Okay.
All right.
No, I assume we're gonna. So this is the whole thing. Is now, what do we want to do now?
Well,
do we want to?
That's
Let's
what
talk about it.
we should
Yeah.
discuss. We should talk about it. Now we can talk about it here at the bottom of this thing, or we can take that portal back to Port Nyanzaru and talk about it there.
Well, I think we can take the port. So this is what I want to ask. Do we want to do anything while we're here in this area before we leave? I mean, technically, we really still have plenty of supplies and everything.
Plus, you could teleport back.
Yeah, and we can teleport back. But I'm just saying, do we want to do anything here, or do we want to teleport to Firefinger and then go to Mesro, and we can head off the boys, see if they're there?
Well, you've got some options too. You have the invite to Kirsabal as well.
Yeah.
The where?
Kirsabal. So we could teleport to Firefinger, go to Mesro, and then go down to Kirsabal.
Yeah. To go to Kirsabal. That's what I was saying. Is like we go to Mesro, and then we can find out Ataz Muhaha, whatever the hell that is, and then down to Kirsabal, because we could take. Because when we get back, we can put. Will the boats fit in the bags of holding? The bag of holding?
No.
Or are they too big?
And the boats are back towards the Aldani Basin.
Yeah, like the boats are over by.
No,
like,
our boats
Camp
are.
Convention.
We don't have boats. Our boats are.
Well, we left some at Firefinger though, didn't we? It says it in the group loop.
No, we took
we
those
got 'em.
back. That's what we used. We went back.
Oh.
We got the boats. We brought them to Port Nyanzaru, and that's what we went down the river, or up the
Gotcha.
river.
We do have a couple. That's right. We got them.
Yeah, artists stashed some south of Camp Vengeance, approximately here.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but we're gonna totally bypass all that anyway. So
Yeah. Let's just
Yeah.
play
But
new
we-
canoe.
But we could port back to Port Nyanzaru, get some healing potions, because I feel like we're going to,
well, yes, we do have some money now, thankfully.
and then go to Firefinger, and then from Firefinger we have a bit of a walk based on Mr. Tabaxo's map to Mesro, and then there we can
Take
see
boats upriver to Kirsabal.
Yes.
Mesro is a city, is it not?
Do
we do this?
I think. Make a history check. Who's got a history training in history? Or
If not, we have to carry canoes with us, and that shouldn't be too bad.
I don't know.
It rings a bell. Nimbus, Mesro was destroyed. I can't remember who told you that Mesro was destroyed in the spell plague. The city itself was completely gutted and destroyed.
Okay,
And that's
so
where
we'll have
Artis
to
said
carry
he
them.
was going to.
That's okay. We've carried boats before. We can do it again.
Portage.
Yes, portage.
Yeah, we can always go up to that port if we need to.
So that sounds like a good plan. Is everybody okay with that?
Sure.
So what's the plan?
Sounds good.
Sure.
We're gonna go back to Port Nyanzaru, report in, let people know what we've seen or heard, and find out any more news. Do we need? Is there anybody else that we could help when we were there?
Oh yeah, I gotta get a ship. Gotta see a guy
Yes.
about a boat.
Okay,
Well,
so
have you uncovered enough stuff yet to do that?
you still
Yeah,
need
I only
Nangalore.
needed. Didn't I get that?
No, you guys haven't been to Nangalore yet.
Oh.
You do
Okay.
have Orolunga.
I
You can
needed
mark.
Orolunga.
Orolunga and Nangalore were the only two.
So yeah, we can go to Nangalore after Kirsabal. So
Right. And who knows, by the time we get to Kirsabal, after that, we could be flying. And if we fly...
Yes, and we could get to the heart of Uptao. And maybe there's something there that will help us with the Chuckle Bunnies.
Chuckle Bunnies.
All right, so I guess, Mr. Snan, we need your magic abilities, sir.
Let's all
Sure
go
thing.
stand on the portal.
Okay. Mr. Snarn,
I'll
do
say
the
the
honors?
magic.
I hope this gets easier.
Part 9 Zaro. While we're on the portal.
All right. He
I
says-
feel all the hard stuff is behind us, Mr. Blue. I think it's smooth sailing from here on out.
the jungle's the
It's at the uncle's house.
That's the hard part. All right, so you hear Snarn say Port Nyanzaro. And just like before, the lines of the maze light up. You hear that.
Just before we disappear, I hope it is easier this time.
Yeah, you do have a snake in there, so watch the contents of your stomach. The same whooshing sound, same bright white light. And Blue, your stomach, you feel that snake in there. You're like, did it come
It's
back
still
to life?
moving.
It's like it's wiggling around again. But then all of a sudden the motion stops. It's like crank, and you hear this like loud noise, like a break in machinery.
Oh shit!
And the sound just vanishes. And small wisps of green smoke begin to work their way in and mix in with the white light.
Good job, you broke it.
It's slowly at first, then big curling gouts of boiling green mist until they eventually replace the white completely.
What is going on?
The haze sort of fades a little, and you see 3 figures in rocking chairs surrounding you on all sides.
Boy.
God?
It's,
Grandma?
It becomes
We had Hikabee's
clear
place.
now that you seem to be inside of a large brass cauldron full of a bubbling liquid.
God damn it.
So we're inside a cauldron with what? With liquid?
Wait a minute. So did we leave? Did we teleport somewhere and end up here? Or are we still standing where we were originally started?
The figures rise from their rocking chairs, and they walk over with aching arthritic bones, and they peer down at you from above. All 3 are very old, haggard women, ghastly visages.
Emphasis on the hag.
One has tarnished gold coins covering her eyes. Skin has sloughed off her face and head, and swarming ants nest in her skull. The second has a string of chattering children's teeth and a heavy peg leg. When she laughs, yellow gas seeps out of her nose, ears, and mouth. Around her neck is a pouch made from what looks like roughly stitched human skin. The last one has a squirming leather sack sewn over her head. She leans over the cauldron, and a snake emerges from beneath the bag and says,
What have we for the sisters 3? Sinew, bones, and flesh, torn from limbs of heroes fresh.
She cackles, but it comes from the snake's mouth, and the other 2 women join in the awful, terrible laughter. And the snake goes on.
a Sararak raises a god in the soulmonger womb and longs for your death in his terrible tomb. And the snake curls back under the leather sack, and it kind of cinches tight around her neck. And all three of the women laugh hysterically again, and they wave at you with gnarled hands tipped with yellow, thick nails. And the green mist begins to fade to white, the laughter from all three fading as the bright light takes hold. And soon the familiar whooshing sound returns, and you emerge with a short drop onto the teleportation circle, and you find yourself in the backyard of Port Nine Zaru.
Could we all see each other during that?
Yeah, you could.
What the heck was that?
Mr. Snan, where did we go? What was that, Mr. Snan? What took us?
And you look at your amulet, Snarn, and you notice that there is a running from the length, almost from southwest to northeast, a thin green crack.
What in Sam Hill was that?
I have no idea what was.
I don't want it to happen again.
And as soon as you guys emerge from into Otama's garden, you see the guards. They hold their spears at the ready.
Yes, we know.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Joe. It's us.
Two more peel off. We go back into the house and says, "Wait here for Orolunga."
Oh my God.
And yeah, let me. I'm gonna hit the little boys' room real quick. So take 5. Yeah.
That gave me chills from my toes to my tallowacker.
So a coven of hags is also involved. Isn't that fantastic?
Well, I'm just worried that now that amulet isn't going to descend us.
Well, maybe it only works so many times. Maybe that's part of the whole thing.
Well, it could have just been a warning.
Well, it could have just been just like, hey, we kidnapped you. You know, this is just what's supposed to happen. But maybe the amulet only works so many times.
Or they could just be kind of like, hey, stop screwing around or we're gonna, kill you.
I think it was more like, hey, we can grab you whenever we want, just so you know.
Yeah.
Bring it,
and
bitches.
They probably want the soulmonger gone too. It didn't sound like they were,
Yeah.
They seemed cool about Asarak, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, they probably don't give a shit. I mean, I don't know. They're probably just as powerful as he is altogether.
All right. So what do we need to do here?
Shit.
Do we want to talk to Tzembe again, or
well, we gotta go to the bar. I'll bet these eyes raise my charisma at least 2-3 points.
So we need to resupply.
Well, I think for supplies, I mean, do we need does Hikabee need arrows or anything?
I do.
Okay, or Miss Leon.
Yeah, so we need to resupply, buy new canoes,
healing potions. I don't think we buy the canoes yet, because then we got to carry those canoes from Firefinger to Marezzo, which is 10, 20, 30. We're looking
but
at
Mesro
50 miles.
is a ruin. Mesro is not a thing. We'd have to travel to Port Castaglar to get canoes. That's what he told us. Mesro is just a ruins. It's not.
I know, but carrying 2 boats through a jungle, I just think exhaustion's gonna hit.
No, they're not that heavy. You're just a little slower going. That's not too bad.
All right. Where are we?
We were just discussing the weight of canoes.
They're heavy. I think I've got I used to have a Coleman X15. But now I've got a Old Town with the pop back seats.
They're not that heavy.
They're not. That one's not too bad. But imagine the ones
The
back
big
then.
wooden ones are.
Yeah, right.
Right. We're
Dugout canoes.
You're talking about plastic. I mean, yeah, fine.
Oh no, they're pretty light.
Carbon fiber.
I used to take that Coleman, the 15-foot canoe. I could flip it upside down and throw it on the back. I had like an old Ford Ranger, and
Was that aluminum or something?
No, it was it had aluminum gunwales. What do you call those?
Yeah.
But everything else was plastic.
Nice.
Headlights.
Yeah, those are light.
So
I flip it, throw it on my truck myself. It's a piece of cake.
So our plan is to resupply,
Okay.
and we need to sell some dragon teeth and dragon hide and dragon horns, unless anybody wants them for any particular reason. To provide money to get some more healing potions to replace the ones we've already used, and to get and then we need to buy a couple canoes. But we're just verifying that Mesro is not. It's a ruin, right? It's not a village.
Yeah, it's a ruin.
So the only place to get canoes is in Port Arizona.
Correct.
Unless we make them out of some
Nyanzaru,
kind of random tree.
yeah.
Nyanzaru.
That's correct.
I think we should commission some of this leather to make a suit of armor.
That's up to you. I mean, I'm okay with. We just got to figure out who, what, where, and why, and how. You guys tell me what you want to do.
Here, now, and cuz. No, I don't know. I mean, it would probably be expensive. I don't know.
Well, and you're not going to get
But it
it
might be
until we
worth
get
it.
back here. So,
Right.
I mean, it's going to take at least probably a week or two to get it. So,
Yeah.
it's got to be cured and shaped and cut and all that.
I think
stuff.
I think you can get a suit of the leather armor made for you for about 1,200 gold out of the black dragon armor.
Well, that's not going to happen unless we sell the fine spyglass
with a minor enchantment.
we have the spyglass, which is $1,000. 2 sapphires, that's $20, 20 gold.
Yeah, I mean we have about, without the spyglass, just actual money, we have around 500-600 gold.
Mm-hmm. You can probably sell the dragon parts that you have. You could probably sell all of the dragon parts you have, the hide, the scales, and the horns. Maybe about 2,000 gold.
So what about minus the hide?
I think the hide is probably 500, so 1,500. Scales
Done.
and horns, 1,500.
Everyone okay with that? Nobody wants any teeth or dragon horns?
I don't think so.
Speak up or ever hold your peace.
How big is the
could
dragon
be.
horn? Could you make like a badass hammerhead out of it and give it to the barbarian? Do we have a barbarian? We don't have a barbarian.
No, there's no barbarian.
I want a drinking mug made out of a black dragon horn.
Yeah.
Okay, 1,500 gold pieces. So that helps a lot. So with 1,500 gold pieces, we could get your suit.
No, no. I don't want to take all the party's money and then leave us with no health potions.
All right, so now we have 1,650 gold right off, like just gold, plus the gems that we have that have things already. So we need healing potions.
Okay.
We want to go to the shop and find out what they have.
Yeah, that's in the player handouts. Tarrington Feelgood, Dr. Feelgood. So that's what they cost.
All right, so we need. Well, what do we have for amounts? As many as we want.
Oh, let's roll. Yeah, that's a good point. I learned my lesson last campaign.
Yeah.
Many as you want. I think the potions of healing, I'll just roll a d6 on those.
Roll high. You want me to roll it or you to roll it? Oh, no, you
All right.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Six
So we'll take all
regulars.
6.
Okay.
Right? I'm assuming everybody's going to want at least one of those.
Oh, hell yeah.
Those are to, like, hey, get it into someone before they die kind of potions.
Right.
All right. And then I'll roll a d4 for the greater.
So that's 300 gold gone.
3 greater.
Nice.
So, and
Roll a d2 for the superior.
6 healing, not healing.
Nice.
So 6 healing, and then there's 3 potions of greater. That would be 900 if we did those.
Do we want all 3?
Well, we already have 1, so I mean.
Well, we have a superior.
We have a superior.
The superior is like 8 die 4. I think greater are like what, 4 die 4?
Ryan's got a good macro for that.
Sam. Oh, Ryan.
For what?
Ryan does. Ryan's
Ryan,
got
do you have? What's
Did
the
you have a good
greatest-
macro for the healing potions?
I did.
You did. Okay. I'll
It
find.
was
I got
something
one.
else.
I
saved.
did. DID.
I haven't added it to this one, I don't think.
That's all right. I can pull it from.
I'm pretty sure
That's
it's.
what you
I'm
meant.
pretty sure it's 4 die 4 because.
Yeah, greater is 4 die 4 plus 4. What
Yeah,
is
and
on
then
fire?
superior is 8 die 4 plus 8. 8, I think.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the amount of dice. It's plus the amount of dice. So because the push of healing is 2 die 4 plus 2, greater healing is 4 die 4 plus 4, and
so.
push of healing is 8 die 4 plus 8. So do we? How about 2 of those? I mean, that'd be a good safety. I mean, ideally, we don't want to use these unless we absolutely have to. You always want to rely on my healing when I'm available, because I replenish my healing. The healing potions don't. Let's give her some of this copper. Do you take it? Will you take it all in pennies?
And
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of our 1,000 copper for 100.
Yeah. So the superior is 1250 though. Where is that?
Yeah, we're gonna. We have one of those. I think we're good with just
You
one
good?
of those.
Okay.
Yeah, I
there's
don't think.
scrolls too and services. I don't know if y'all need those or could use those.
Can Baloo sell his healing services?
He can't sell services, but he can sell the scrolls.
But it'll take days for that, and we're only going to be here for like a day.
Yeah.
You know, I have to be hired out to do this over and over again.
Yeah. If we were doing this campaign over like 3 years, we could. But
If we weren't on that time limit, I can already cast all the spells that are there, except for greater. Well, technically I can do greater restoration.
Mm-hmm. Your charm.
And I'm not, and we don't have 4K to gold to buy the heal. So
let's talk about the news then.
Okay, so we're gonna take 2 greater heals, right? Is that everybody okay with that?
Sure. The
I
more the better.
posted the macro I use in
2
Discord.
2
Okay,
greater
cool.
heals. So that's costs us 1,000 copper, which I'm going to delete, and 500 gold pieces, which will put us at 850. And we still haven't dipped into any of the gems that we have yet.
All right, let me. Plus, I'm assuming if you want to go from. Well, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to go to, if you want to buy boats like Kirsabalt and Angalore, much more manageable by a boat. Well, it's probably only save yourself a day.
Well, Mesro to Kirsabal is where
you save a bunch of money.
Yeah, that's a bunch of time. So we need boats. So two canoes. That's 100 gold, right? 50 gold apiece.
Is that what they are? 50 apiece? Yeah. Okay.
I think that's what they were.
Trying to find.
So I'm just throwing them all in our party treasure here, and then we can worry about it after. 50 gold.
There it is.
Hikabee will take, if he could, about 100 gold piece worth to get powdered silver for rich.
Sure. Any objections?
If there's plenty of it.
Nope.
There's plenty.
And Leon needs 100 arrows. Well, I don't know if they're selling arrows there.
Yeah, you can get what you need.
963.
49 are.
963. All right, so I found some gold in my thing so hold on,
Also, let's talk about, not now specifically, but before you make your way into the Tomb of the Nine Gods, there will be some things that you need that you may not have. 10-foot poles, pitons, different things like that.
Sure. We have a bag of holding, so we'll sell that fits. So
Yeah, some of those things will come in very handy. I know you have the immovable rod, which will too, but some of the things to defeat traps will definitely something to think about.
Let's get all that.
Pitons for
Get
everybody.
that now?
it goes in the bag of holding. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Will a 10-foot pole will fit in a bag of holding?
Yeah, not if you put it in sideways. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You just put it the long way in.
Sure. Yeah, it'll fit.
Okay. All right. So I'm trying to make a separate. You have the Volo's Guide to Monsters in the bag. That's in there. We have a potion of shrinking too. Don't forget. All right. So I'm trying to make a separate area for non-bag, not party treasure, not in bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be canoes, basically.
Yeah, adventuring gear. There's lots of things in there that would help you. So we don't have to do it now. We can actually say we did and retcon it if you guys want to.
Sure. Well,
do that.
Yeah, we yeah, sure. That's fine.
So like over the time, you can just add that in there. Just we'll take away the gold, but we'll do it before we enter.
And we can do it like if we do it before at the end of a session one time. We can just type it all into the group loot or whatever.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody else need gold for anything? Is there an item shop here maybe that we can maybe purchase a magic items?
There is, in fact, Wakanga Otamu has his own shop. Let me take a look real quick.
Because we still have 963 gold, 300 silver. So it basically puts us about 1,000 gold before selling the gems. So a little bit under around 1,500 gold pieces of party treasure left. And I can disperse that amongst the group. But when you guys want to split, just let me know. Or if everybody wants 100 gold pieces, I can just toss everybody 100 gold pieces.
I feel like I'm a Chuck E. Cheese and my dad is giving.
Who wants tokens?
I'd like to play some skee balls, sir.
Where is it? There's so many handouts with this thing. Holy cow. I'm trying to find. Nope, that's not it.
So I'm going to say that we spend another 10 gold to replace any supplies we used along our trip. Is that okay with everybody?
Sure.
Including the GM?
Yep.
That replaces any food we used, any
salve.
Any salve, the bug salves, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, can we get? I want a cask of
Tej.
Yeah, Tej. It's TEG, right?
TEJ.
Yeah.
In fact, you can make your way back to the. Give it another shot at.
Can I grab 10 darts? They're 5 copper pieces.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Let me ask: does everybody have spending money? Still?
Yeah, I have $17. I have 17 gold pieces.
Because I still have like 90 gold on my character. So,
Do we want to try another heist in the back of the bar?
Ooh.
Well, that may be later tonight. Yeah, we can try that. I kind of want to go kill something.
Yes, we've not rolled any battle tonight. I thought
We haven't rolled any battle since our last fight was the T-Rex, which was 2 game sessions ago.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yes, it was.
No, it was last.
I feel like no, it was last session.
Was it last session?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah, we fought.
No, the dragon. Remember?
Oh yeah, the dragon.
Poop was dragon.
Yeah, but I don't want to get one shot.
I thought it might go that way. Yeah, we still have a little time. We've got time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you want to give it another shot, we can just say.
Oh, I know Tabaxel's all itching to get in there.
Yeah, I am as well.
You've got Zatembe. You've got, I mean, whatever. And I really don't have anything planned. I've got some rough sketches of things that you guys might want to do, but right now it's just open world for me.
I say we hit the bar. We try to, or you know what? Because what time is it right now?
So it's morning. It's probably once you've done all your shopping and stuff like that. It's afternoon.
So we apologize to what's his name, the guy's house where we invaded again, and we let him know that we apologize, but this is probably something that's going to happen randomly until we've lifted the curse.
Yeah, I understand. I appreciate what you are doing, and he let you know that Syndra Sylvain, in fact, they've have her on the milk of the poppy, and she is unconscious. Yeah, because of the pain. She has maybe a few weeks left.
And we have brought you a gift.
A gift for me.
Yes, for you. It's for you are such a good host. I pull out the Goblin leader mask that was slightly bashed in. Perhaps you can use this as a decoration. We ran into these strange goblins that stuck on top of each other. It was a horrible tactic, but they they were more comical than dangerous. And we thought we've collected some souvenirs, and this is one I think that you might enjoy as a story.
Batiri, yes, I'm quite familiar. And he's like taking one of the broken pieces, and he's like, like put it right on where the crack was. He's like, yes, it's very, very nice. I appreciate that, Mr. Baloo. Thank you so much. This will go in my great hall. And
I think we should go speak to Grandfather Zatembe to explain to him what we're up against. He may be able to help us in some way, and then after that, we can go to the bar and drink and perhaps break in to the back.
Little B&B.
That's right.
All right.
I bet you's got the little white dragon in there.
Or an ice elemental.
I gotta find
it. That is good idea. All right, to the Zembe.
A Freon elemental.
Yeah. He's got a good HVAC guy.
22R.
Yeah, so you make your way to Grandfather Zatembe. You make your way to the temple. And
we explained to him, what we saw when we went to I want to explain to him what we were told by Saja N'baza, and also regarding if he knows.
He probably, as soon as he sees us, he sees those little markings on us, and like on me and stuff like that. He's like, oh, "You have been touched by his uncle." Oh.
So you make your way to the tomb. You're actually, before you're able even to talk to Grandfather Zatembe.
Oh, those douchebags are here. We're gonna throw down.
No, I'm still trying to find.
I know you're very upset about this, Mr. Blue.
I do not like people that take advantage of other people.
I'll give you the address of Mr. Hikabee's uncle.
All right. So you make your way back into the tomb. Into the Temple of Sabras, and the person who brings you says, "Oh, it's very good to see you, Grandfather Zatimbe. He has decided to try to scry again. He's been very leery of doing so ever since the last time, but he wanted to give it another try today. So let me take you back. You can sit outside while he does, and you can wait."
Perhaps we could talk to him before he scries?
He's already in there, so you'll have to wait. I'm terribly sorry.
No, I am worried.
Yes. May we go in? I do not believe he understands what he is possibly going to encounter. Please, it might be his life.
Yes, she looks very worried, and she takes you back there, and she kind of like grabs your hand and pulls you. She walks very quickly, almost aggressively, pulling you towards where the scrying chamber was that you hear, and you see inside flashes of white and black and red light beneath the door like you did before, and you hear splashing, and you hear inside the room.
Baloo bursts through the door.
You burst through the door and you see Grandfather Zatimbe. He's sort of like laid over into the pool, into the scrying pool. His top half is into the pool, and the bottom half is kind of resting on the ground. He's like crunched over, and his hand is in the pool, and his left hand is just kind of floating up on the top of the pool.
I grab hold of his legs with my hands, and my trunk wraps around his waist, and I yank him out of the pool.
You yank him out of the pool, and his head sort of hits the ground, and you notice that when you pull him out, his body is limp.
No!
Do they have CPR in D&D?
Yeah, it's called lay on hands.
Yeah, I do. Is he dead, or is he just like 0 dead?
Make a medicine check.
I can do that. Hold on.
Yeah, whoever. Okay.
You're better than me.
He's only
I just cast a cure light wounds into him.
He is dead.
Fuck.
I revivify.
Not in this campaign.
Wah, wah.
You notice around his neck there are.
I speak with dead.
There are finger marks on his neck. If you have that, you can use it.
Not today.
There are like bruise marks in the shape of fingers and almost like claw marks at the end of them in his throat. There's water everywhere and his blood on the ground. He's bruised in his face, and his eyes are just stark white terror, wide open.
What about Nanny Poo Poo?
I sag my head in sadness and reach up slowly and close his eyes with my fingers.
Yeah.
Leon tries to inspect the claw mark to see if we could tell what creature or race tried to commit it.
Make an Arcana check.
Probably the Lich.
Arcana?
Yes. Can't tell. You look in the pool, though. The pool is perfectly clear. There doesn't. I mean, it's a foot and a half deep. I mean, there's nothing in there.
Was he alive when we first got there and died while we watched him die, or was he just dead sitting in there?
It sounded like he was in his death throes as you approached.
Okay. I just want to make sure like those guys didn't drown him in the pool and then walk out.
No, I'm sure what killed him is probably whatever he saw when he tried to do this the last time.
I vow I will destroy what has killed you. Torm, hear my oath.
Is the woman still with us?
Yeah, she's crying, sort of at his feet, and you hear the guard sort of like, plate mail through the marble hallways, rushing towards everyone. She's still there, though. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad we have a witness that makes sure that we didn't do this.
I stand up with him in my arms. Is there a place where we can lay the body?
Yes. And you hand him off to one of the other priests, and they said, "We will take very good care of Grandfather Zatimbe." And
May
they
Torm
sort of
bless
usher you. Yeah, they sort of usher you back towards the front, and you know.
I
she's crying
blame you, Nimbus, for making us come here.
What? I blame you. If you hadn't been on the shopping spree, we could have been here sooner.
Yeah.
Well, this is nobody's fault.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, Grandfather Zatimbe has bitten the dust, and you make your way back out, I guess, after bidding him adieu, and
son of a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to go back to the Thundering Lizard, or?
I think we want to go back to the Thundering Lizard.
Yes.
So you get your way back to the Thundering Lizard, and there are no cover charges tonight. Volo has left. And Ziggurat greets you. Hey, welcome on.
Ziggurat, how are you, sir?
Hooray! Beer! Tej!
Yay, Tej! I
Goldest
plop
Tej
5
in
gold on
town.
the table.
Yes.
Keep them coming, my friend.
Yes. So you
We will need a room for the night as well.
But of course, we have saved a room for you, my friend. We're super happy. And he pours the tej and serves you food. And the night wears on, and he again leaves you in charge of the bar. As he nods off. I don't know. Everyone make Constitution saves.
Oh, oh my God.
Let's just see if you can't make it through the night.
So hey, help me find my father. My name is Zendala, and I am seeking help finding my father, Artist Keimer. We found him.
Zimber.
What?
We're gonna go feel this. I'm like all drunk, looking at the board, going, "Hey, I know those guys."
Wait. What are you saying?
Come here, and I take the paper and smush it into your face. Look.
My name is Zendala. I am looking. Help find my father, Artist Simba. I am very worried for. Has it? Okay, but we're not going to get any money unless we can reunite him with her father.
Why? We tell her what he's doing. Why is it not rolling?
Why would she just believe us? We could just be telling her that to collect $500. Gold pieces.
All right.
I found the snake.
So, Leon, everyone's still awake. Leon is not partaking. I think, Baloo just he needed it after watching Grandfather's Zatimbe. He just maybe had one too many cups of tej. So he's falling asleep a little bit, on his hands on the table.
And I got the help me find me father paper stuck on,
Snarn apparently is even more aware now than he was before he started.
Snar's my fire feels good. I feel like I could combust any second.
I just keep talking to Mr. Tabaxo. Mr. Tabaxo, I cannot wait to commit a crime. I cannot wait to break into that door.
I'm laying on the floor of the bar.
It's nice and cool down there.
Mr. Baloo is what is known as a lightweight. I have heard this term used.
I probably partook a little bit more than you guys had.
Yeah. He was double drunking it.
You drained the jug of alchemy.
So cool. So Ziggurat nods off. Eventually, the bar thins out. He trusts you guys implicitly. Not to go in the back room to discover.
Steal.
Oh, wait. We need a cask of. At the beginning of the night too. I asked for a cask of tej.
Well, the deal is this. I mean, he trusts you guys because you guys pay well.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys put the money down, and
I pay well enough to break into his back door.
Whoa!
Nice.
That's
Just like his uncle.
So we'll have
So
to.
we got a cascatej and put that into the bag of holding as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. And you've got one on the bar too, with your own little tap. Ice cold. So, yeah, what do you want to do? Who wants to do it? I mean, I know what you want
Mr.
to do.
Tabaxo.
Maybe the vibrations from my snoring will help open the door.
There you go.
Yeah, it just wriggles the tumbler just right.
Okay,
All right,
I'll give it a
Tabaxo, let's
shot.
do this.
It's just
Come on, buddy.
Just a dexterity check, right? Lock picking.
I'm proficient.
Proficient.
And I have.
Well, they did, since you have Xanthar's guide in here, they did add.
Yeah, they do.
They did
I'll
add
find
things
it.
in there for.
Oh. Okay.
Well, there you go, Hikabee.
So while you guys are talking about it,
Hikabee, you're part rogue too. What freaking classes are you? All of them?
Fighter and a rogue, I believe.
and
And a priest?
And a priest.
And a priest.
You're muted.
Is your
We can't
mic
hear
working?
you. He's muted.
I can't hear Hikabee.
Trying to remember which one I had as push talk. One cleric, one rogue. Rogue he picked up from all his years with goblins.
Okay.
All right. So what does that
Mostly
look like?
five.
So Hikabee, they're all like talking about picking a lock.
Yeah, Hikabee just picked it.
Mr. Hikabee, Mr. Tabaxo, did he just pick that lock?
It's funny that Nimbus and Tabaxo are like talking back and forth, and Hikabee just walks over and wiggles something in the freaking lock, and it opens.
I wonder what he calls
You
that.
should relock that door.
Yeah. So this is, and you notice, I mean, and from last time you noticed too, it's a dwarven lock, and you can tell that from inspecting it. It's a very nice lock, and Mr. Hickabee's just like somehow
Goblins picked up a few things.
Yeah, it kink. falls open.
Hikabee used to be a dwarf.
All right, Mr. Tabaxo, the door's open. You should use your stealthy skills to go in and see what's there.
I mean, all right.
I'll go.
I'm drunk enough to go in, I guess.
Okay.
I'll
Sure,
stealth
make your-
then, yeah.
Oh,
roll
jeez.
stealth. So Nimbus is like, you should go, and then he stumbles back in there.
Well, no. What happens is Tabaxo starts to sneak in, and Nimbus can't see him and trips over him.
Yes. Yeah. So you make your way in. You stumble into the kitchen. Even with that stealth roll, you don't.
We're just looking for something to eat.
You don't wake up anybody, and I think Ikarat's fine. So it's a kitchen. You see a couple of doors, and one of them is got. It's a bigger, thicker door than just a regular entrance door.
Is it cold? Is it cold back here?
It is cooler back in there for sure. And as you get closer to the thick wood-looking door, it's exceptionally colder there.
Ooh.
This is it, Mr. Tabaxo. This is your moment.
Jesus.
It's your time to shine.
Hold on, another glass of Tej.
Yeah. Okay.
Run into
let's
there
just
like
check out
it's the Underdark.
No, I don't run into the Underdark, son. I don't.
Aren't you you're a drow, aren't you, from the Underdark?
No, I was born in the Dalelands. I've never been there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. That was
No
very
problem.
rude.
That's fine. Hashtag not all drow. Okay.
No, I can't. Hashtag
yeah,
goblin
let's-
raised by monks.
Right.
That's a hashtag.
Me too.
I don't know.
It would have been more fun if you were a barbarian raised by wolves.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's inspect that door, the cold one.
Yeah, it is not.
Does anybody else notice that it's raining in here?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I've got that part of my audio turned way down. So I also had the catacombs.
Me too. I hear it every now and then.
Yeah. There you go. So
That's so weird when you turn that off.
Oh.
sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Stormfang!
Yeah, there's a small lock on this one as well, but it doesn't appear to be the same as. In fact, it's just a lock in the door, not a padlock.
Hikabee?
Pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick.
Nice.
Okay. You, whatever you poke in there, click. You feel the tumblers roll just perfectly, and the door unlocks. And it sort of opens a little bit when you unlock it. I guess the tension, the doors, the weight just kind of opens just a crack, and you see just a puff of like frost mist come out.
Ooh.
All right. One of you should definitely go in.
I think you should go in.
I will.
All right.
I'm going in.
So just as they say that, I all of a sudden am right behind them, and I go, "What are you guys doing?" As I accidentally bump Nimbus into the room. Sorry, I'm clumsy, and I lay down on the floor.
Yeah, it feels great in there. yeah. You do not go prone.
How did you guys are all like, what are you? How did you get in here without us hearing you?
Yeah, you don't feel
So
like throwing
gentle
up
for a
anymore,
large
Blue.
fellow.
For some reason, the cool air just sort of abates that feeling. So you walk in, and there are casks upon casks of Tej in this room, and it's sort of like built into the side of a hill, and it's like I don't know, just like a winery. It's just a wine cellar, but it's pretty huge. But in the wall, you see an alcove between where the casks are set. And it seems like there's like the cold and frost mist coming from this little alcove across the room.
Mr. Blue, I found your nirvana. Look at how much Tej is here.
Oh, there's a lot of Tej.
You should drink it all.
God damn.
I don't think I can drink any more Tej today.
Yeah, not today.
I think we should go through
But
the
it's
alcove.
nice and cold in here. I like it. And he just like kind of leans his head up against the wall, and he's like, "Oh, it's nice and cold."
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to get him out of here before morning.
Wait. Where are we? Are we still in the?
It's okay. We can just put him in the bag of holding if we need to.
Right.
I don't fit in the bag of holding.
Have we tried?
What's over there? And Blue stumbles out towards the alcove there that's cold.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Yeah, he kind of points to it, and it's like a sort of an art alcove. You know, it's 3 feet off the ground. It's just like carved in, it's carved into the wall, sort of decorative, and you see a sort of light shining down on it, even to sort of highlight it. And you go to look at it, and it is a small statue carved of ice, and it's
some sort of enchanted shit.
It's the statue of a beautiful woman.
Ooh.
And next to her is a
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please say his tongue sticks to it.
Oh, that would be great.
I knew this.
Yeah, Hikabee, when you do that, it's impossibly cold. It's just there's.
Sorry, Ziggurat. We had to smash your cold statue to get our Hikabee off of it.
It's even too cold for your tongue to stick to it. It just it's like burns. Even it's just that cold. And the carving of the statue, the ice statue, it doesn't melt at all when you do that. And the woman is impossibly beautiful. It's just, it's an exquisite, had it been even in stone, it's just an exquisite work of art.
So is the cold coming off of that?
It appears to be, yeah. And next to it is a sturdy metal scroll case.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, we didn't. We just wanted to know what was in here. We don't want to take anything.
Is Snarn with us?
Where is Snarn?
Everything melts. Yeah,
he's still drinking he's out there doing like fire breathing, like when he's drinking the thing go. half the freaking bar's on fire.
Yeah, inside the scroll case, you see kind of in the top is just a rolled up letter.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
I don't know what the letter says.
What? Food? I'm in.
I want to know what the letter says, but I feel like if we touch the letter, we're going to somehow light this inn on fire.
So Blue stumbles out of this room and looks for like a loaf of bread or something to eat.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's lock the doors behind us and just go.
Yes.
Like Hikabee's tongue print off the statue.
Yeah, so Blue, you stumble out. You guys see Blue stumble out of the room, and there's some corned beef that's curing that's almost done.
Oh, yeah.
And Blue just digs in. And the rest of
I'm
you
going
guys
to try to
see
clean
that.
up any evidence that we were here as we go.
Yeah.
As I'm dripping corned beef juice all the way out the door.
Yeah.
Peppercorns in your yeah. Anybody want to take a look at the note?
Nimbus, you want some of this?
Of course I want some of that. Are you kidding me? Yes.
Look here. Here's some bread, and I slice the bread and put the corned beef on it. And
does anyone have Thousand Island?
need some cabbage.
Anyone want to take a look at the letter before we?
No.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. He wants us to, though.
Yeah,
I will.
It's probably nothing as benign, but I'm like at this point, I'm like, we're really starting to pry into this guy's private life, and he's done nothing but really good things for us.
I know you guys are so.
It's starting to get a little too intimate.
It was starting to get a little creepy, and I feel guilty.
Reading the note would be like watching Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga sing The Shallow at the Oscars. It's just too intimate. I can't watch it.
As the drunkards stumble out, I wait for them to do so, and curiosity gets at me, and I go.
Okay, yeah, I kind of laid it on heavy, but sure, that's yeah. So they're giggling and dripping corned beef down the fronts of themselves, and
I'll go with him when he goes to read it.
Okay.
I'll watch over his shoulder.
Yeah,
you die.
See him
Suckers.
And you open the scroll case, and you see the letter, and it's just a simple small letter. It's handwritten, and it says, "Dear Ziggurat."
Send nudes.
It says, "Dear Ziggurat, this trinket, I hope, will help keep your Tej cold. As useful as it may prove to be, I know that it is a poor effort at capturing the beauty of my beloved. But I take solace in knowing that no artist would be equal to the feat. Alessandra is impossible to recreate. There is no medium, no words that serve the purpose. I'm sorry to carry on, but now that she's gone, there are a few things that remain so distinctly present in my mind. I tell you, of course, that which you already know. I want simply to say that I appreciate your help and guidance in my seemingly endless effort to find Alessandra and bring her back. Please allow this small gift to express my gratitude and remind you why I can't spend more time in the presence of truly good friends like yourself. Your friend, Artist Simber.
So Alessandra.
I nod, take the scroll, put it back in its case.
Isn't that the girl that hired us to do this?
I put it back where it belongs nicely and make sure the statue in the scroll case looks untouched. And I go out the door with guessing Tabaxum might be following me.
Yeah, I want to take a good look at that statue and try to memorize the face so that if we do ever see her,
Okay, yeah.
I'll be able to recognize her a little bit better.
And possibly
We clean up our trail, making sure there's nothing in there, like any spill from anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you take
just
your
a
time
missing
to do that.
corned beef.
And there is, and take a little bit of time to like maybe clean up footprints even, because there's a little frost on the floor. But yeah, you're able to do that. Sure.
Good.
Okay.
Then we lock the doors behind us if we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Get back in there, lock the door, and chow down on some.
Drink the rest of the Tej.
Yeah. We'll fast forward till the morning after. You guys
oh boy,
are able to leave Port Nyanzaru. Banff to Firefinger. You awaken in the heat of the jungle.
No hangover.
At Firefinger. You look above you and you see soaring wings above you at the top of Firefinger, and you're like, oh shit. But as you look further, you realize that these are just birds. Hawks, eagles, whatever. Not terrafolk.
Use the spyglass.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So where do you want to go? Do you want to go towards Mesro? Do you want to go towards Nangalore?
I believe we're going to Mesro because that's kind of like on the way to getting to the river, so that we can use the river to go up to Kirsabal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'd rather travel the shortest distance across land,
all right,
and then take the easiest way down.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to maybe get to Mesro before we wrap it up, and then we'll see 1, 2, 3 days going. So we're going to do 2 random encounter possibilities per day, and whoever wants to roll can go ahead. Roll a d20 twice. No and no. Okay. So the party makes it to here. Day 2. Please.
I got it.
Oh! Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good to go. So day 3.
What do we need to roll?
2 d20s.
No, but I mean, what do we need to roll? Like above a what?
18. Oh, 20.
Nice.
Okay.
There you
Yay! Something to kill.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
What's this fudge on the dice roller for?
I don't know. Probably the DM. Yellow muscle. Okay, so yellow. So on the 3rd day, in the morning.
What is that? 2DF.
It's a fudge roll. I don't know.
Yeah.
It came up with a 2.
Really rolling, yeah.
I rolled a 2. I mean, that's what I clicked on too. I don't get it.
Let me set the map up super quick here.
Oh, I think fudge is plus and minus. It's for a different kind of game, and where it's just basically high-low. And I think that's
is it for fate?
It could be. I don't remember the game system. I just remember the dice. I used to sell them, and they had pluses and minuses on them.
Oops.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm done with that.
All right. I actually need to.
Snarn, is the amulet okay still?
Probably looks the same as it was yesterday.
Yeah, it's just got that green, super thin crack running up. All right. All right, so we need to roll. Somebody roll a 3d6. Okay.
You chose the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
That's it.
When someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Listen, this guy's a sailor. We get this guy laid, we're not gonna have a problem.
Oh boy, so 12 of these guys? Okay.
Oh shit.
That's all right. That's actually a below average roll, isn't it? No, it's above average.
12 zombie T-Rexes.
And we used all the
Well,
charms.
if they're
today.
undead, I might kill most of them. Or all of them.
Okay. So, yeah, it takes longer to sit up this way, but let me see here.
Does the skull and crossbones mean anything other than are they marking something, or is it just...
That's undead. So,
Yeah.
there are some areas that have some undead and some areas that are very thick and undead.
Okay, I'm just double checking.
Yeah. So, random encounters.
Just because I didn't know if we wanted to go to those spots just to kill something.
No. Oh, I see. No.
So next time we see Meat Boy and Ring Face, we should tell him about that his daughter's looking for him.
Yeah. Meat Boy. Okay, here we go. So, you guys ever see Red Dawn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember
Which
the?
one?
You remember
Original,
the part?
right?
You remember the part where they like throw the grenade in the tank and then like run past chasing the girl with the basket? And then
Yes.
they like pop out of the ground.
Yeah.
So, so these guys pop out of the ground like as you're walking by. They're just like leaves and just like.
What the
They look like little dwarves. And
Nice.
let's roll initiative.
Token initiative.
Nice. I'll kill something.
Look, I got a 1.
Yeah. All right.
Tabaxel crits.
And then we will fight this battle and then we'll wrap it up. All right. So let's see here. Where's the turn order? There's the turn order. All right. Tabaxel is ready to go. Yeah. So these small, they're like dwarves. Let's see here. Let's see if I can. Yeah. They've got tribal paint on their head and there's like vines growing on them.
What the hell is 15?
Pop out and try to kill you. Tabaxel, you're up.
What's that other
All right.
token there?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Oh, I'm looking at the turn order.
Oh.
The one beside it.
Oh, that is weird. Okay. Let's see.
I
I'll,
believe I can fly.
Step up here and summon Guinevere. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot this one here with my short bow.
What the hell is that thing?
It's
It's a
Hot leaf?
flower. It's got a flower with a claw on it.
24.
Oh shit! Yeah, that hits. So I'm sorry. Which
10.
time?
Oh, up here.
Okay. Somebody's fireball action. Yeah, 24 hits.
Yeah, 10 damage.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, he takes it. Just like keeps coming at you.
Someone kill it. How hurt does he look?
He's making that sound like.
They got some kind of weird the mold on them.
Sounds undead. All right, my turn then.
Yeah. Perhaps. Leon.
Yeah, I'm all set.
You only get one attack to Baxel? Okay.
Oh yeah, I just get one attack.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have the thing to get
2 attacks.
Don't you get backstab if they have not gone yet?
See, I think that's just an assassin trait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That would be
I'm
cool.
gonna step back and I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark, the same one to Baxel hit.
Okay, gotcha.
And then shoot him.
$20 hits. 5 damage.
Did that kill him or no?
It does not.
How about that?
Does not.
Okay.
How about this?
And then I'll shoot him again.
What else? The 11 hits and does kill him.
Cool. That ends my turn.
However, okay. All right. He stays dead. Hikabee. Where do you want to move your Hunter's Mark before
I can't do it till my next bonus mark.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Hikabee.
Hikabee's going to shoot the one down the path and then say, Baloo, maybe your intimidating presence might scare these little things away. So he's going to shoot this one down there.
All right.
Are these undead?
Come on.
Yeah, they're
On
pretty.
it.
Yes.
And he's going to do pushing strike. No, he's just going to straight shoot it at first.
Okay.
I think anything with vines growing out of it possibly is undead.
Then he's going to take a step back.
Okay. He is still up.
We need to find out what that is and kill it.
Why is my arrow not going away? Everybody else see that?
Yep. Maybe click on the. There you go.
Yeah, I had to go back to the arrow and then click it again.
I thought it was a tracer round.
Right. Okay.
Push the stick, it's not, man.
So beside Nimbus, you see this flower just go. It like swells up a little bit and just it puffs out like these spores.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, everyone within 30 feet, which is everyone,
Everybody.
needs to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, I like that.
That's not good.
All right.
VP boys.
Okay, so Snarn and Leon charmed for 1 minute, so 10 rounds. Creature charmed this way does nothing on its turn except move as close as it can to the creeper. Can repeat the turn at the end of your turn. Can repeat the save. Okay.
To be clear, are you referring to the plant or Hikabee?
To the plant. To the creeper. No, not the creep. The creeper.
Okay, got it.
So Leon, I forgot it, and Snarn. Got my note card. Yellow musk zombies attack.
Shit.
Yeah. This one moves.
Yeah, they're fast fuckers, huh?
30 feet.
What the hell? That guy just flew across the screen.
There we go. There. And there. And there.
Man, we better hope these are undead so you can like get them frightened from us.
I don't want to scare them. I want to beat the shit out of them.
We're down 2 people.
All right. This one's on blue.
Okay, maybe I'll turn undead.
Oh, I don't have. Hang on.
That doesn't do any damage. I don't know what you're talking about. He's just patting me on the back.
Let's see. Always roll. Thank you. Okay, so this one's just the damage. 5 damage.
Ouch.
Hikabee.
Oh. That is not nice. We did not do anything to you.
Oh my gosh. Watch this. I'm going to make a macro super fast.
Super fast.
Super fast. NPC attack. Because he only has 1. Slam. Token action. Bam, done. There it is.
Slam. Dun, 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 dun.
21. Ooh, 9
The boys be
damage.
boys.
I got me in the gut.
Perhaps hit you in your tallywhacker. Let's see here. Tabaxi. Nothing.
Was it the 8?
It was
Yep.
the 8. It was.
Okay, yeah, I missed. It's too damn
Nimbus.
fast.
Oh, man.
9 bludgeoning.
Nimbus.
That is their go. Nimbus, it is your go.
Show him 1-4, Nimbus.
All right. I'm going to use my 2 attacks to go after the plant thing, actually.
Okay.
Because my fear is if that thing keeps shooting that charm thing, we're screwed. So, oh, God.
A 9 hits.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
18 hits.
all right. And then for my bonus action, I want to spend a key point and take patient defense. So
Okay.
basically, it just means that I can use
Dodge
the
action. Yeah.
dodge action.
Perfect. Perfect.
And I will stay where I am because otherwise everybody's going to kill Leon and Snark.
All right.
That means they have disadvantage to hit you, right?
Snarn, you can do nothing but take your save again. So
Well, he can move forward 1.
there
you go.
Actually, it says
Yeah, I move forward 1. I have to move closer to it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yep.
Hey, look at that.
All right, you save. Excellent. Blue.
Okay. I move. Here.
Yep.
And I dispel this evil. And I do turn undead.
Okay.
And hold my thing up high. So if they truly are undead, then they must make a wisdom saving throw. DC 15. Or run away scared.
All right, so there's 11 of them left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10 left.
I can't get that one down the bottom right.
Not right. Okay, cool. So roll a 10d20. Wisdom, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
So 1, 2, made it. If they are a quarter hit die, or a quarter, a quarter hit die, they die. Excellent. They go poof.
Wisdom.
Quarter challenge rating.
Quarter challenge rating.
Zero. Okay. So they're -2. And what's your DC?
Spells. I am a 15.
So they all fail but one.
Oh, really? So they're really prone to being turned?
-2.
-2 on their wisdom.
Oh, wow. Nice. Well, that's boring.
I'm kidding. I had 6 lined up for lightning bolt.
Yeah, that puff of yellow smoke that came up from the plant sort of comes up from them, and they just disintegrate onto the ground.
A little glowing symbol of a gauntlet appears above my head.
Yeah, bitch smack them. Tabaxel.
Okay. I guess I'll step out here and shoot the guy that's left. Yeah.
Well, there's one little.
There's 2 guys.
Is there 2? Oh, there's 2. Oh, I'm gonna shoot the farther one away. There's one down here.
I was just looking at my player's handbook, and I look back, and I'm like, oh my god, what happened to everything?
Who knew a cleric would be so powerful in this
That's
module?
9 just hits.
Wow.
Oh, really?
That's right. Well, yeah, they're zombies.
Yeah.
Damn.
Zombies are
5.
8s.
All right, 5 damage.
But they may get back up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leon.
Right.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
Wisdom save.
Yay.
DC is 11. You made it. You have to move closer to him, though. So you got to move.
Even if I save? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's at the end of your turn.
Then save. Yeah.
Okay.
Hikabee.
It's like hold person.
Mm-hmm.
Hikabee, after catching all this zombie dust flying around, he's gonna dodge, duck, dive,
And dodge.
But everybody okay? What happened to those things?
I have sent them to their rest. Torm has wished it so.
Oh, my eye catches a few more. And he's going to take a shot at this one. Right next to his buddies. Hold still, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, I guess you do.
Ooh.
29. Sorry. Yeah, 29.
What the hell?
He is still up.
10d1.
What is with that? What is with that damage roll? It's 1-1-1-1.
I changed
It's
that.
10d1.
Yeah, sorry. I changed that because the macro, the power cards macro, if you just put a single digit in there, it messes up the script. So it has to be a roll. So I had to make it 10d1 to make it 10.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You change that back.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out why it did that too, actually. So 12's a hit. You kill him, so 23.
I was just re-rolling the damage roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you had another shot.
And it came up the same, 23.
Okay. Yep.
I don't know how it came up that way again, though. I don't think it updated.
Yeah, it did. It just said 10 plus 10 instead of plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Macros. So, Yellow Musk Zombie Creeper. Yellow Musk Creeper. He will reach out and grab Snarn. All right.
I'll get it to miss.
Abracadabra.
Cast shield.
He gonna reach out and grab you.
Cast shield?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a miss. Tries to lean up against you, Harvey Weinstein style, but misses. Nimbus, you're up.
All right. I'm going to use my 2 attacks on this plant.
It's getting handsy like Hikabee's uncle.
Big plant. Plant's a hit. And a hit.
And I'll spend another key point for 2 martial arts attacks.
Okay.
Drop some kicks on this bad boy.
Yeah.
Flurry of blows.
Yep.
Hitting a hit. Still up after all
What?
those blows. Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. That's just that's my actions.
Snarn.
I will do Burning Hands
Okay.
to these 2 guys in front of me.
Gotcha. The deck save?
This zombie's on fire. This zombie's on fire.
Okay. My guy makes here, but takes half, so he is still up even with half.
Wow, look at that dex check.
This guy. Ooh, fails.
That's so funny. He crit that dex check. And he got a 16.
He's dead. Okay. Blue, you're up. Unless you
The
want to hit.
non-moving plant you couldn't freaking hit. Good job.
Nope.
Punched him in the
I liked it too much.
We're gonna use a.
Plant's a badass.
Let's see here. We'll use a level.
Did they?
There we go. Guiding bolt.
He got -1 dex.
Are you freaking kidding me? Look
The
at that
plant has -4.
damage.
Oh, the
I got an extra. Like I did it at like 2 levels higher, and I get freaking 1 damage out of it. Jerks.
I'm sorry, who are you targeting?
The plant thing.
You hit.
And it
1
takes
radiant.
14.
The plant dies.
14 radiant.
Yeah, it fizzles down.
Thank God we've killed the plant.
And the zombie looks behind him and then looks at you guys and just like, yeah, and like stumbles towards you.
Let's play Whack-A Zombie.
Tabaxel.
All right. Shoot the zombie.
Hit.
6 more.
Okay. He's still hungry
Okay,
for
it's-
brains. Liam.
Done.
Okay.
I move my hunter's mark on it and I'll shoot it.
Okay.
And Tabaxel hit it, right?
He did.
Twice.
Oh, I should have swung with my mace. I have the new gauntlets of ogre strength. I could have.
And then I'll shoot it again.
Because you're a ranger. 5th level.
So all that damage.
-2. Okay. He's still
All
up.
that
Yeah,
really,
he's just-
really low
He's
point
got
of
arrows
damage.
hanging out of his like shoulder joint. He's just like "Bleh," coming after you.
Yeah, it looks like you gave him piercings, not actual shots.
Yeah, he's a hipster zombie now. Hikabee, you're up.
Skinny jeans.
I don't want to make him feel bad, but I'll take. I got him. Don't worry. Aim for the legs.
Is that what you're supposed to do? I thought it was the brain.
Holy shit! What the hell? How do you do so much damage?
He's got the feat that gives him he takes -5 to add plus 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a great weapon master except for archery.
He basically explodes into parts and falls to the ground dead. That is that.
Why do you guys always want me to do to get rid of them? That was so short. I should have ran away and only got like half of them so we could at least have some fun.
No, that was pretty awesome though. It just raised your hand to Torm and just.
That's right. And now that I have gauntlets.
Yeah, you killed 8 of them in one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Torm has blessed me, and you are all blessed by me.
So
that's blasphemous.
That's what my uncle said.
So they each had 33 hit points, and you killed. So it was 264 hit points of damage that you did.
Shit. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So we loot the bodies.
They have nothing.
Damn it.
There's only 2 bodies
They
left.
had vines on them. What did you think you were gonna have? It's like a fucking golden dagger.
Hey, they were people once. They had things then.
They literally have moss growing.
What about
Well,
underneath
some
the
arrows
plant?
to take back.
What about underneath the?
You had half of what you shot. The one hipster zombie had a nose ring and and then he had a mixtape in his pocket.
There's a strong smell of patchouli, and there's a pamphlet for a seminar at Berkeley.
You find a record player in one of the bushes, and you see that he had a fresh new Pearl Jam album that was now broken when he fell on it.
A Black American Express.
Yeah, he was very upset about it.
What's patchouli? I have to look that up.
It's like incense, isn't it?
Hippie smell.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's nothing underneath the plant. Maybe he lured an adventurer and killed him there.
No, sorry. I appreciate the petitioning, but sorry.
Damn it. Give me the goods.
Yeah, zombies don't really have much.
I know.
So cool. I think that that wraps it up for tonight.
Yeah.
Next week, are we on, or is it the week after that you guys are that we're doing?
The week after, I'll be gone for sure.
Okay. So next week we're good.
Next week we're good. If everybody's good,
I'm good.
That works.
Cool.
All right, cool.
All right. We'll sign it off. I'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Are we level 6, you think?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Everyone gets 2,000 XP.
Ooh, let's roll hit points now.
Oh God, no.
Roll them up.
Really?
5.